Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our STEM10 Plus series. Today we're going to have a great lesson. We're going to be talking about the medical field. More specifically, we're going to be talking about medical illustrations, what you can do with it and all the career path that you have if you choose to go to medical illustration, okay? As you can see here, I just want to thank our friends of Science Delivered for making this great study guide that we're going to be using today very in detail, because we're going to be drawing different organs and different systems that are very important to us, human beings. And as you can see here, we have the stomach, the lungs, and the heart. We're going to be talking about them, and we're going to be drawing, as I mentioned before. The materials that we're going to be using today, they're very simple. We're going to be using a pencil and an eraser, colored pencil or crayons. These are optional, but what you're going to need is a piece of paper so that you can start your drawings, okay? Before we move on to our activity, I just want to make sure that you guys have a little bit of background information about the medical illustration field, okay? As you can see here, we have 3 medical illustrators and their work. They have been very successful. You have Kate Galloway, Tess Buckley, and Li Zhao. As you can see, they work in 3 different components. They go from illustration or animations for medical science textbooks, to pharmaceutical companies, scientists, and laboratories. So think about it. If you love art and science, you can combine them together and create amazing things, okay? So as I mentioned before, we're gonna do 3 organs. We're gonna start with the stomach, and we're gonna talk about the digestive system, how it works. And in the future, we're gonna start drawing our stomach. We're gonna give you different tips so that it can be easier for you to draw the perfect stomach. And as we move on, we're gonna have the lungs, and we're gonna be talking about the respiratory system, its importance. And as you can see here, the lungs, they're gonna take a little bit more work when drawing, but that's okay. We're gonna have fun with it. And I'll cover that in very little steps so that you can have a great drawing, okay? And finally, of course, we have the heart, and we're gonna be talking about the circulatory system. What is it? Why is it that is important to us? And we're gonna be also drawing the heart, which is different to the one that you're usually used to. So stay tuned, and we're gonna start drawing right now. Now we're gonna be drawing the heart. Just take your time on this one because it's gonna be a lot of work, but have fun at the same time, okay? So let's go ahead and start with our step 1, which is gonna be drawing like a little egg laying on the on one side, just like that, as I have it right here. And I also want you to know that the heart is part of the circulatory system that is in the center of this system and is working 24/7 to pump blood. As I draw, I'm gonna be giving you fun facts so that you can also learn a little bit more about the heart. So let's go ahead and move on to our step 2. As I have it right here, it's just gonna be like drawing like a triangle, little triangle on the side of our heart, just like that. And the next step is just gonna be drawing like a tube on this side of our little triangle, just like that, as we have it right here. I want you to know that the heart is mostly made of muscles, and on average, the heart beats 1,000 times per day. Just imagine that. I'm just gonna go ahead and flip our page so that we can keep drawing our heart. The next step is just gonna be drawing like a curve next to our tube, just like that. And we're gonna do a smaller one right here as well. Yeah, just like that. The next step is just we're going to remove these lines right here so that we can have a little bit more space for what's coming. Our next step is gonna be a step 6. Just me remove a little bit more of this side, and it's gonna be connecting our different parts of the heart. So this is line number 1. We're gonna go ahead and draw line number 2 right here, and our line number 3 is gonna be like a little straight lines, just like that. Our step 7 is gonna be connecting our lines, just like that, right here, as you can see here. So this is gonna be our line number 3. Excellent. So also the heart can continue beating outside the body,
Can you imagine? It is interesting because usually our organs, they need to be inside of our body to work, but the heart can actually beat outside of the body. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the last part of it, of our drawings, as I have it right here. And it's gonna be drawing the different tubes on top of our curved tube right here, just like that. And now I'm gonna label some of the important parts of the heart. So I'm just gonna start with this one right here with our tube that we have, and that one is called aorta. So that one, it's an artery that carries blood with oxygen away from the left side of the heart. Moving on, we have the pulmonary artery right here, which is gonna be this one, that empty tube over there, and that's the pulmonary artery. And what does it do? Well, this is an artery that carries blood with oxygen away from the left side of the heart. Okay, we also have the left side of the heart right here, and we also have the right side of the heart right there. And of course, we have our superior vena cava right here, superior cava, and that one, it just works as the other tube. It just transport blood along the heart. So I hope you had fun. Take your time on this one. I know it's pretty hard, so make sure you take your time and enjoy the drawing.
Well, I really hope you guys had fun with this lesson. I hope you enjoyed drawing all these organs. And I just want to emphasize how important medical illustrators are to their field. With their 3D models, their drawings, and their animations, they allow doctors to have an idea, to participate, and to learn about the subject before they get into hands-on experience. So it is very important that you think out of the box. If you love art and science, feel free to draw all the parts of the body, all the organs, and keep exploring. This is science, so make it yours. And I hope to see you in the next episode for our STEM 10 Plus series. Thank you very much.